Welcome to Tungal first PU online classes. In the previous class we have discussed this is a expression for gravitational potential. What is that expression we are written? Here V equal to minus gm by r. This is the expression for gravitational potential. This is we have discussed in the previous class. Now here that gravitational potential, first I am writing the applications. What are the applications of the gravitational potential? What are the applications of the gravitational potential? Now I want to find the potential at r is equal to infinity. Means what is the meaning of r is equal to infinity? The point P I am taken at the infinite distance. The point P I am taken at the infinite distance from the center of the earth. Infinite distance from the center of the earth means r becomes to be infinity. Here r is a distance between the point P and center of the earth. When r is equal to infinity means point P I am taken at the infinite distance from the center of the earth. When taking the infinite distance from the center of the earth means at r is equal to becomes to be infinity. R is equal to infinity means the point P taken at the infinite distance. Now here potential, what is the potential here? V equal to minus gm by infinity. Here something by infinity is equal to 0. That potential is 0. Now second one. At r is equal to capital R. At r is equal to capital R means, what is the meaning of this one? The point P I am taken on the surface of the earth. Here the center of the earth to point P distance is small r. That small r becomes to be capital R. Capital R is called as a radius of the earth. Means when taking the point P on the surface of the earth, small r becomes to be small r equal to the capital R. So in this case at r equal to r, the potential can be written as V is equal to minus gm by capital R. Right, this is a potential at point P. That point P I am taken on the surface of the earth. Right, these are the two here. What is here cases we are discussing here. Next listen here, third application. Next I am writing here third application. What is the third application? See here. Potential due to a point mass. Potential due to a point mass. Suppose this is a point mass having the mass is m. Now that is placed at point O. Now I want to find the potential at point P. That is r distance from the point O. Here due to this point mass, what is the potential here? That potential can be written as V equal to minus gm by. That potential can be written as V equal to minus gm by small r. Minus gm by small r. Here mass I am taken as a small m. Minus gm by small r we are writing. Why writing like this? What is the reason of this one? Because of suppose I am taking here, this is earth. Earth mass is concentrated at the center of the earth. Here the total mass of the earth is concentrated at the center of the earth. From the center of the earth to point P I am taken at the distance of r. Here earth is also considered as a point mass. When consider the point mass, the potential formula what we are getting here minus gm by r. This is we are getting potential formula, gravitational potential formula. Similar to this one, when point mass we are consider the point mass that is having the mass is small m. I want to find the potential at point P. Distance, that point P distance we are taken as a, what is there, r from the point mass. Here point P is distance I am taken as a small r. Here the potential can be written as V equal to minus gm by r. In the place of the capital M here coming a small m. Small m is the, here what is here, that is a point mass. The point mass having the mass is small m. So that's the reason V equal to we are writing here minus gm by r. So this is called as a potential due to a point mass. Next third one is if m1 comma m2 comma m3 dash 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 mn. These are the point masses are placed at here. These are the mn are placed at r1 comma r2 comma r3 dash 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 rn distances from point P. These are placed at r1 comma r2 comma r3 dash 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 rn distances from the point P. What is the resultant potential at point P? How to find the resultant potential at point P? Now listen. Suppose this is m1 mass. Now I am taken as this is what is here m1 mass I am taking here. Now this is m1 mass I am taking here. m1 mass I am taking here. This is m1 mass. That is how much distance here? r1 distance from the point P. Next I am consider the m2 mass. That is r2 distance from the point P. Next I am consider the m3 mass, that is r3 distance from the point P. Next I am consider the mn mass, that is rn distance from the point P. Now this point is considered as a point P. At this point P we have to find the resultant potential. That resultant potential can be written as V is equal to V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus so on plus Vn. Why writing like this? Because of potential is a scalar quantity, we can add that directly. But V1 represents the potential due to m1 mass, V2 represents the potential due to m2 mass, V3 represents the potential due to m3 mass, dash 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 Vn represents the potential due to mn mass, mn point mass. These all are point masses. So that potential can be written as V equal to minus G m1 by r1. This is due to m1 mass. Here this is minus G m2 by r2. This is due to m2 point mass. G m3 by r3. This is due to m3 point mass. Here plus so on minus of G mn by rn. This is due to mn point mass. Now net potential we are writing, this is here V equal to minus G m1 by r1 minus G m2 by r2 minus G m3 by r3 dash 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 here minus G mn by rn. Here this is we are writing from the formula V equal to minus Gm by r. So what is I am taking here? Minus G taking common, remaining is m1 by r1 plus m2 by r2 plus m3 by r3 plus so on mn by rn. Now from this we are writing here I am writing here, that is a resultant potential I am writing here. V is called as which potential here? Resultant potential at point P. That resultant potential at point P can be written as V equal to, can be written as what is here? Minus G into, I am applying the sigma here, sigma I equal to 1 to n, that can be written as mi by ri. When substituting the I equal to 1, m1 by r1, substituting the I equal to 2, m2 by r2, we are getting like this. Sigma means that represents what is here? Plus. So sigma I equal to 1 to n mi by ri. Here mi is, here m, I is what is here? Suffix here mi by ri. This is ri means I equal to 1 means m1 by r1 getting. Sigma means plus. I equal to 2 means m2 by r2. I equal to 3 means m3 by r3, so on mn by rn. So we are writing this one in this. Here what is here? Sigma form. This is V equal to minus G into sigma I equal to 1 to n mi by ri. This is called as a, here what is here? Resultant potential at point P due to number of point masses. Number of point masses means m1, m2, m3 dash 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 mn we are considered. Here using this we are finding the resultant potential at point P. Right, this is a total concept about the gravitational potential. Next we will discuss the satellite. Next we will discuss the satellite. What is meant by the satellite? A satellite is a body it is a one of the body which is revolving continuously. Which is revolving continuously in an orbit which is revolving continuously in an orbit around comparatively much larger body. In an orbit, what is here? It is revolving in an orbit around what is here? Comparatively. Here what is here? Comparatively much larger body. Much larger body means one body is revolving around the another body. The another body, here what is there? Here what is there? Mass is larger than the revolving body. Means suppose one body having the mass m, it is revolving around the another body of mass capital M. Here the capital M is always larger than the what is there? Small m. Then the body having the mass small m, that is called as what is there? Satellite. Satellite is a body, this is one of the body which is revolving continuously in an orbit around comparatively much larger body. Means it is always revolving around the another body, that is a here what is here? Larger body. It is revolving around the another body. Revolving around the another body, that body is what is here? Larger body. This is called as a satellite. Satellite is a one of the body which is continuously revolving in particular orbit. It is continuously revolving in particular orbit around comparatively much larger body. Means it is revolving larger body, revolving around the larger body. This is called as what is here? Definition of the satellite. Here satellites are two types. Here what is here? Satellites are two types. One is called as a natural satellite. Second one is called as a artificial satellite. Now satellites are two types. First one is called as a natural satellite, another one is called as a artificial satellite. Here what is a natural satellite? A satellite created by nature. Here what is here? First of all we will discuss about the natural satellite. Here natural satellite. What is the definition of the natural satellite? A satellite created by nature. A satellite created by what is their nature is called natural satellite. Okay, this is called as a natural satellite. What is a natural satellite? A moon is a natural satellite of Earth. Each planet is a satellite of the sun. Why? Means every planet is revolving around the sun. That's the reason we are saying that here every planet is a satellite of the sun. Here what is there? Another one is moon is a natural satellite of the Earth, because moon is revolving around the Earth. That's the reason we are saying that moon is a natural satellite of Earth. Or every planet is a satellite of the sun, because every planet is revolving around the sun. These are called as a natural satellites. Next one is called as a artificial satellite. What is mean by the artificial satellites? Artificial satellite means a man-made satellite. A man-made satellite is called artificial satellite. Man-made satellites are called as artificial satellite. Example, Aryabhatta. Here Aryabhatta is one of the man-made satellite. Here Aryabhatta. Here what is there? Another one is the Bhaskara, etc. These are examples of artificial satellite. Here Chandrayaan, we are many satellites are there, that is called as artificial satellites. A man-made satellites are called as artificial satellite. A satellite created by the nature is called as a natural satellite. Example is natural satellite. Example is a moon. Moon is a natural satellite of the earth. Right, these are the, here what is there, total discussion about the satellite. Satellite is a one of the body which is revolving continuously in an orbit. Here around the another body, the another body is having the, another body is a which body here? Larger body. Satellites are two types. One is called as a natural satellite, another one is called as an artificial satellite. Here a satellite created by the nature is called as a natural satellite. A man-made satellites are called as artificial satellite. Right. Next we will discuss the principle of launching of satellite. Principle of launching of satellite. What is the principle of launching of satellite? We are considered that this is Earth. This is considered as Earth. Now on the surface of the Earth, we are considered the one. Here what is here? On the surface of the Earth, we are considered the one tall tower. One tower we are considered, big tower. A tall tower we are considered. This is what is there? Surface of the Earth here. This is the Earth is having the radius is R. Right? Now this is the center of the Earth here. The mass of the Earth is capital M. On this we are taking the one tall tower. From this tall tower we are here what is there? Thrown a body with different horizontal velocities. We are throwing a body with different horizontal velocities. The body I am taking here mass M. That is we are throwing from the what is here? Tower. I am throwing from the tower here. Here what is here? That is we are consider the one tower on the surface of the Earth, a tall tower. Here from the tower we are throwing the what is here? Body with different horizontal velocities. When throwing with different horizontal velocities from the tower, now first of all when throwing the one body of mass M with some horizontal velocity, means a small horizontal velocity. When throwing with a small horizontal velocity, it can following the parabolic path and hit the ground. It can follow the parabolic path, hit the ground. Here hit the ground at I am taken at the point A. It is hitting the down at the point A due to the gravitational effect. Due to the gravitational effect, the body is following the parabolic path here. That is following the parabolic path and hitting the ground at point A. At point A. Right. First of all, I am throwing the body of mass M from the tower. The tower I am taking on the tall tower I am taking on the surface of the earth. When throwing the body with some horizontal velocity, it is hitting the ground. Why hitting the ground means due to the gravitational effect, hitting the ground at point A. Now it can follow in the parabolic path. Now next we are increasing the horizontal velocity of the body. Again it can follow in the parabolic path and hitting the ground at another point B and covering the more horizontal range or covering the more horizontal distance. Horizontal distance it is covering and hitting the ground at point B. Next again increasing the velocity of the body, horizontal velocity of the body, and again reaching to the ground, again hitting to the ground, covering the more horizontal distance or covering the more horizontal range. Means the distances of point A, point B, point C is gradually increasing from the feet of the tower. Feet of the tower, that is the distances A, B, C is gradually increasing. Again we are increasing the velocity gradually. At certain velocity what happens means it is missing from the surface of the earth. It is not coming to the surface of the earth. This body is now revolving in circular path. Revolving in which path here? Circular path around the around the surface of the earth. Here around the earth they are revolving in the which path here? Circular path. This path is called as this circular path is called as orbit. This is called as orbit of satellite. This is called as orbit of the satellite. Means when some velocity gradually increasing, one particular velocity what happens? One particular velocity what happens means the body is missing from the surface of the earth. It is revolving around the earth in particular circular orbit. That particular circular orbit is called as orbit of satellite. Means what is the velocity we are given to the body? What is the horizontal velocity we are given to the body? That horizontal velocity is called as orbital velocity. That velocity is called as orbital velocity. This is called as a principle of launching of satellite. Listen, once again listen here. We are taking the one tall tower on the surface of the earth. We are throwing the one body from the top of the tower. We are throwing the body from the top of the tower with some horizontal velocity. First we are throwing with a small horizontal velocity. Here it is coming towards the ground or hitting the ground, and it can following the parabolic path. Why following the parabolic path means there is on this body there is a gravitational effect is there. Here due to the gravitational effect it can follow in the parabolic path and hit the ground at point A. Again increasing the horizontal velocity. When increasing the horizontal velocity, the body is following the again parabolic path, hitting the ground at point B. Next again increasing, here it can following the again parabolic path, hitting the ground at point C. In three cases gradually what happens here? Horizontal range is increasing. Means compare here B body is more horizontal range in comparison to A body. C body is having the more horizontal range comparison to B body. Means gradually horizontal range is increasing. And what is here? Distance of the hitting the ground from the feet of the tower also increasing. Means what is here? It is here C. Suppose what is here when hitting the at C point, it is larger distance from the feet of the tower. From the feet of the tower it is larger distances is there. Again increasing the velocity, but one particular velocity what happens here? The body is missing from the surface of the earth. Means it is not coming towards the earth. It is revolving around the surface of the earth, or it is revolving around the earth. When it is revolving around the earth means what? Some velocity we are giving to the body, it is revolving around the earth in particular orbit. That is called as an orbit of satellite. It is revolving in which path here? Circular path. What is the velocity we are given to the body when When the body is revolving in the circular path, that velocity is called as what is here? Orbital velocity. Means minimum velocity we are given to the body in order to revolve in circular path around the earth. That velocity is called as what is here? Orbital velocity of the orbital velocity of the body or orbital velocity of the satellite. This is called as what is here? Principle of launching of satellite. Okay, clear? Right, this is called as a principle of launching of the satellite. Next we will discuss we will discuss what is here? Orbital velocity of satellite. What is the orbital velocity of satellite? The velocity required to put a satellite. The velocity required to put a satellite. Satellite is nothing but a body. Put a satellite into its orbit. Around the earth. Around the what is here? Earth. Around the earth is called as orbital velocity. We know that in the principle of launching of satellite we have discussed here, velocity of the body is gradually increasing, the horizontal range is gradually increases. Our distance of the body hitting on the ground from the what is here feet of the tower also increasing. But one particular velocity, when the velocity increasing, horizontal range is gradually increasing, but one particular velocity, the body is revolving around the earth in the circular path. That path is called as what is here? Path of the satellite. Now the other velocity is given to the body in order to revolve in the circular path. That velocity is called as orbital velocity. Here that is we are saying that the velocity required to put a satellite into its orbit around the earth. Into its orbit means it is revolving in circular orbit. Here the velocity required to put a satellite into its orbit around the earth is called as orbital velocity. Means in order to revolve the body around the earth, what is the velocity we are given to the body? That velocity is called as orbital velocity of satellite. Here satellite moves around the earth in its orbit with which velocity? Orbital velocity. It is moving with orbital velocity. Right, next this is a definition of the what is here? Orbital velocity of the satellite. Next we can find the what is the expression for the orbital velocity of satellite. Next we can find the what is here? Expression for next we can find the expression for next we can find the what is there? Expression for orbital velocity of satellite. What is the expression for orbital velocity of satellite? See here. Now first of all we are taking the earth. The earth is having the mass m, radius r. Now around this earth in the circular path, what is revolving here? Satellite is revolving. Satellite is revolving around the earth in the which path here? Circular path. Now this is I am considered here satellite. It is continuously revolving around the earth here. Now this satellite is having the mass is, I am considered as a m. M is the mass of the satellite. Now it is revolving with velocity v naught. V naught means it is revolving around the earth, means it is having the which velocity? Orbital velocity. V naught is called as the orbital velocity of the satellite. Now this is the center of the earth. From the center of the earth to I am taking here. Here from the center of the earth to this is I am taken here, center of the earth here. Once again I am drawing. This is radius of the earth. This is also radius of the earth. This is I am taken as a satellite having the mass m. Now from the surface of the earth to satellite height is h. H is the height of the satellite from the surface of the earth. Here that is the earth is having the mass is capital M. Okay. From the surface of the earth to the satellite height is h. The total distance of the satellite from the center of the earth is r plus h. Here r plus h is called as a, this is r plus h I am taken as a small r is equal to r plus h. This is called as a orbit of, this is called as a radius of orbit of satellite. This is called as what is here? Radius of orbit of satellite. Radius of orbit of satellite. Now satellite is having the mass m. It is moves with velocity v naught. Moves with velocity v naught. Now what is here? The gravitational force of attraction. Now it is the gravitational force of attraction in between the earth and the satellite. Earth and the satellite is gives the here necessary centripetal force for revolving the satellite around the earth. Means here what is the gravitational force is there? Now what is here? Gravitational force between the earth and the satellite. It gives the necessary centripetal force. Necessary what is here? Centripetal force for revolving the what is here? A satellite what is there around the earth here. Means when the gravitational force is there, then only the satellite is revolving around the earth in the circular orbit. Otherwise it cannot revolving. Right? That's the reason we are saying that what is the gravitational force in between the satellite and the earth is there. It can give the necessary centripetal force, what is here? Force to the satellite in order to revolve in the which orbit here? Circular orbit. That's the reason we are writing here gravitational force is equal to here centripetal force. Means gravitational force in between the earth and the satellite is gives the necessary centripetal force for revolving the satellite around the earth. Now gravitational force in between the satellite and the earth, that can be written as from the center of the earth to, that is the total mass is concentrated at the center. Means capital M to small m distance is what is here? R plus h. That distance becomes to be R plus h. So gravitational force can be written as G small m into capital M by R plus h whole square, because the total mass of the earth is concentrated at the center. So the distance between capital M and small m is R plus h. So what is I am writing here? G capital M into small m by R plus h whole square is equal to centripetal force can be written as mv naught square by R plus h, because here what is here? Generally we are writing here, suppose the body is revolving in the circular orbit having the radius r with velocity v, radius small r we are consider with velocity v, the centripetal force formula mv square by r. When the body is revolving in the circular orbit with velocity v, that circular orbit having the radius is small r, the centripetal force is mv square by r. Now the satellite is revolving around the earth. The radius of orbit of satellite is what is here? R plus h. So the centripetal force can be written as mv naught square by r plus h. So radius of the orbit of satellite is r plus h is there. That's the reason you are writing r plus h. Next v naught. Why writing the v naught? Means the satellite is revolving around the earth with velocity v naught. That velocity v naught is called as orbital velocity. So mv naught square by r plus h we are writing. That is the reason. So here small m getting cancelled. What is we are getting here from this? Gm by r plus h whole square is equal to v naught square by r plus h. V naught square by r plus h we are getting here. V naught square by r plus h here. Now from this, here r plus h also getting cancelled. Remaining can be written as Gm by, what is here? Gm by r plus h is equal to v naught square. Gm by r plus h is equal to v naught square we are writing here. From this, v naught square is equal to Gm by r plus h. Or this can be written as v naught is equal to under root of Gm by r plus h. Here under root of Gm by r plus h. Or this can be written as another way here, Gm by r plus h whole power of 1 by 2. Okay. But on the surface of the earth, the acceleration due to gravity value, this is given to equation number 1. Now on the surface of the earth, but we know that on the surface of the earth g equal to what is here? Gm by r square. G equal to Gm by r square. From this we are writing here Gm is equal to gr square. Gm is equal to gr square. We substitute in this equation. What we are getting here? I am writing here, that is what is the expression we are writing here? This is v naught is equal to under root of, here this is Gm is equal to gr square by r plus h. Gr square by r plus h. This is given to the equation number 2, or you can write like this also. Here what is here? Gr square by r plus h whole power of 1 by 2. This can written as a whole power of 1 by 2 also. This is I am written as a whole power of 1 by 2. Whole power of 1 by 2. We can write like this also. Right. This is given to the equation number 2. Right. This equation we can change like this also. V naught is equal to under root of gr square by, in the place of the r plus h. R plus h is equal to r. So what is I am writing here? Gr square by r also. This is also another expression. This is in terms of the small r. This is given to the equation number 3. These are the different expression for the what is here? Orbital velocities. That is this is one expression. Equation 1 is represents the one expression, equation 2 and equation 3. Now this is in terms of what is here? Small g. This is in terms of the small g. This is in terms of the capital G. Now this is in terms of the what is here? Small r. In the place of the r plus h we are writing small r. These are the different expression for the what is here? Orbital velocities. R plus h is equal to, we are writing small r here. Right. In the place of the Gm we are substituting what is here? Gr square by r plus h. So what we are getting here? Gr square by r plus h whole power of 1 by 2. These are the different expression for the orbital velocities. Now we can observe here all these expressions. Orbital velocity is independent on the mass of the what is here? Independent of the what is here? Mass of the satellite. It is independent on the mass of the satellite. Means orbital velocity is independent on the mass of the satellite. I am writing here orbital velocity is independent of mass of satellite. independent of mass of satellite. Okay, here in the observe here in the equation 1 or equation 2 or equation 3, it is independent on the mass of the satellite. Means it can depends upon the mass of the earth, but it is independent on the mass of the satellite. Okay, next here, next if satellite is very close to surface of earth, means very close to, the satellite is very close to surface of the earth, means satellite is very close to what is here, surface of the earth. This is surface of the earth having the radius r. Very close to surface of the earth means the distance of the satellite from the center of the earth, the distance of the satellite from the center of the earth is what is here, r plus h. When it is very close to the surface of the earth means what is I am taken here, r plus h is nearly becomes to be r, because the height of the satellite from the surface of the earth is small is there, so it is negligible. So r plus h is nearly equal to r, because it is very close to surface of the earth, means like this. Satellite is like this, means here what is the distance is there, this is what is here, r plus h is nearly equal to what is there, total distance is r plus h, we know that this is r plus h distance is there from the, that is r plus h distance means that is the distance of the satellite from the center of the earth, that is r plus h is nearly equal to the radius of the earth. So r plus h is nearly equal to, I am considered as a r. Now in this case the expressions can be, we are written as v naught is equal to, we know that already expression, v naught is equal to, here what we know that here, under root of g r square by r plus h from equation 2. Now that expression we are changing here, this is under root of g r square by r plus h nearly equal to r are getting cancelled. So what we are getting here, v naught is equal to under root of gr, v naught is equal to under root of gr we are getting here. V naught is equal to under root of gr means here g value is equal to, we know that here 9.8 meter per second square, we are substituting 9.8 meter per second square. Now radius of the earth is equal to, we know that here 6.4 into 10 power of 6 meters, this is the radius of the earth. These two values we know that here, that values we are substituting in this equation. What is v naught value we are getting here, that is I am writing here, that v naught value can be written as v naught can be written as a, what is here, this is under root of 9.8 into, here what is here, 6.4 into 10 power of 6, we are substituting this value. When substituting this one value, we are getting v naught value is equal, when calculating this one, here that value we are getting here 7.92 or 7.92 into 10 power of 3 meter per second. Okay, that is we are getting 7.92 into 10 power of 3 meter per second we are getting, or this is called as a v naught is equal to 7.92 10 power of 3 meters. 1 kilometer is equal to 10 power of 3 meters or 1000 meters. We are 7.92 kilometer per second. Here when the satellite is very close to the surface of the earth, the r plus h is nearly considered as a r is called as the radius of the earth. In this case orbital velocity value we are getting here 7.92 kilometer per second. Right, this is we are getting 7.92 kilometer per second. Here next we can find the time period of satellite. We will see this one also. Next what is here? Time period of satellite. What is the time period of satellite? Time period means the time taken by the satellite to complete one revolution. Time taken by the satellite to complete one revolution. To complete one revolution around the earth. One revolution around the earth is called the what is here? Time period of satellite. This is called as a time period of satellite. Means what is the formula for the time period here? How to find the formula for time period? Time period T is equal to distance traveled by satellite, or distance traveled in one revolution by orbital velocity. Means generally time period is equal to distance by velocity, or velocity is equal to distance by time. Time is equal to distance by velocity. So distance traveled in one revolution by orbital velocity. Distance traveled in one revolution means that is the circumference of the orbit. That is nothing but a circumference of the orbit. The circumference of the orbit can be written as T is equal to, here the orbit is which path here? Circular path. Circular path circumference formula 2 pi r, but radius of the circular path is what is here? R plus h. So that is the circumference of the circular orbit can be written as 2 pi into r plus h. R plus h is the radius of the circular path. Here 2 pi into r plus h by, here what is their orbital velocity? Orbital velocity is v naught. So what is we are getting here? T is equal to 2 pi into, that can be written as a, here what is here? R plus h, 2 pi into r plus h by v naught. What is the orbital velocity formula? That is I am writing as a, we know that already gr square by r plus h, gr square by r plus h whole power of 1 by 2. This is formula for orbital velocity. V naught is equal to under root, or this is what is here? gr square by r plus h whole power of 1 by 2. Okay, this is we are taken as orbital velocity formula. Next we are writing here, this can be I am changes as, time period can be changes as a T is equal to 2 pi by, what is here? 2 pi into, what is there? This is r plus h by, this is separately I am writing here. This is gr square whole power of 1 by 2 by r plus h whole power of 1 by 2. 1 by 2 separately for writing for numerator and denominator. So what is coming? This is taking into numerator 2 pi into r plus h whole power of 1 by 2 by gr square whole power of 1 by 2. Gr square whole power of 1 by 2 means what is there? R square whole power of 1 by 2. Separately g power of 1 by 2 into r square whole power of 1 by 2 we are writing. Here square root cancel. What is we are getting? R into g power of 1 by 2. Right, this is a, here what is there? G r square whole power of 1 by 2 is there. This can be written as g power of 1 by 2 r square whole power of 1 by 2. 2 getting cancelled, g power of 1 by 2 into r. That is I am writing here. Here what is we are getting here? R coming into outside, g power of 1 by 2. Remaining g power of 1 by 2 I am writing. Now this is T is equal to 2 pi by r. This is r plus h. This is power 1. 1 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 3 by 2. Next to r into g power of 1 by 2. Okay, that is I am changing now like this. I am writing the time period here. What is we are getting? Time period T is equal to 2 pi by r into, that can be written as a, here, that is I am changing now like this here, r plus h whole power of 1 by 2 or r plus h whole cube. This is I am writing like this here, r plus h whole cube whole power of 1 by 2. 3 into 1 by 2, 3 by 2. Here what is there? R taking outside, remaining is g power of 1 by 2. This is what is here? R taking outside means here also not R here. 2 pi by R plus h whole power of 3 by 2 by g power of 1 by 2. So what is here? Time period T is equal to 2 pi by R into, this can be written as here R plus h whole cube by g, as usual we are writing, by g here whole power of 1 by 2, whole power of 1 by 2. This is a, here what is the expression for the time period. This is a one of the expression for the time period. This is given to the equation number 1. This is a time, one of the equation for the time period. Here remaining, here what is there? Some expressions are there for the time period, that will be discussed in the next class. Okay, thank you.